or is it covfefe? Whatever. So, originally, I really should test the audio. No, never mind. I was trying to test the audio earlier, but I don't know how it entirely works here. I don't know if I'm echoing or not. Earlier, but it's never picking up my ears. But then when I look it up later on, or I mean when I go to the audio or the audio later on, I always hear it. So if this is coming off kind of echoey, I don't apologize. Absolutely not. You will not get any apology from me, sire. And I'm also slightly whispering or trying to keep my voice down since I believe my grandmother's either asleep or uh, just in the other room. I wish I was going to do it somewhere else, but then for some reason the mic was picking up some kind of staticky sound. So of course, I'm just having all kinds of technical issues here. Uh, I'll go tank. You always go tank. It's just very reliable. Nobody likes playing it. I'd rather not tank. Support. Nobody likes playing support. If you like playing support, you're a weirdo. Then again, I also don't like Revenant. Revenant is also pretty shitty. Can't stand Revenant in the slightest. It's funny because I put this game off for like a month or two after getting frustrated with Aurora. Come back to the game once they announce the ADC, finds out it's Revenant, and then every single time I played a match during the couple weeks that he was in, it's just been me getting slapped over and over again by this asshole. Just is. I don't think Obliterate could be more appropriate name for the move, in which it just downs half your health even from the beginning of the game. He might as well just be a caster. He might as well just be a caster. Like the only thing that makes him bad is he doesn't have any mobility options. But if you're dead, it doesn't matter if you're dead. It doesn't matter if you catch up to him or if he can't get away. He'll just blast a hole in your body, literally obliterate you. It's like trying to play, and it's like as a Murdoch player since the original game, it just makes me feel bad because I'm never going to catch up to this guy in terms of killing ability. Just absolutely no point in trying to fight it. I remember there was this one match I was playing. I'm lagging. That'd be terrible. There was this one match I was playing, and I was playing as Murdoch. I was the ADC of the team, and the enemy team had a Revenant as their ADC, and some other people. I think Morgash was also there, so I was clearly not going to, be having like a 10-player kill streak or something. It was bad from the jump, and so I I played. I was also playing terrible. I will admit that it wasn't. I wasn't. It was my shining moment. It was in my top 5 played the games, and so they pushed us all the way back to inhibitor, and all of them. I don't believe they had or prime yet. but they were definitely they definitely had more card points, or there's more powerful in general than the rest of us. So then I should have been paying attention. So then so then they all get in a team fight. They're pushing tower. That was also bad. They're pushing tower. should just focus on this a bit more. They're pushing tower, and they go attack the ADC instead of the minions. And I'm thinking, what's really the point in doing that? Might as well just take out the minions first, because oh right, there was a Decker. That was why it went horribly wrong. And so I start shooting at them, and the amount of damage I'm doing per shot is so insignificant compared to the amount of damage they're doing per shot that I almost die within the couple of seconds they start shooting at me. And then they say in the comments, you should have been doing this. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, I mean, I eventually die. The entire team gets wiped. That's the end of the story. But I'm thinking to myself, as they're complaining to me, what were you expecting me to do when this guy is significantly stronger than I am? Were you expecting me to actually be able to fight them? Which I guess as an ADC you should be doing that, but I had no faith in my ability to survive that match. It was a complete covfefe. Which oh okay, so which I would say at least half of the games I've played have been just terrible. Just bad things happening left and right. I definitely wouldn't describe it as fun at the very least. Yep. Body block. Get that kill, man. It was worth it. As long as he doesn't die, it was worth it. I don't know who was chasing Marrakesh. Quang. Make sure they get back up, and then I'm going back over here. I mean, you know, thinking back on it, there is, I mean, the Revenant is also, I mean, can't clear a wave of his life depending on it. I guess in that way that makes him slightly balanced. Whatever slightly might be. Kind of also surprised that they're running double with double. Usually not what happens. This makes more sense than doing a 2v1. Is that lag? Will we get the kill? And I miss. And I ran out of mana like a dumbass. neither play, I would say, is really that good on my part. Couldn't confirm that kill, could not maintain my mana. Some would say I am a baka. But in my heart, I know the true baka is still out there. She comes in flying. Okay, he has most of his points. He's getting most of his points out. Do you actually main Zenyatta? I thought you main Mercy, Ethan. Also, this is not Overwatch. We keep Overwatch talk in Overwatch only. Two hours compared to... How long have you been playing? I don't... Wait. This is indeed League of Legends. I'm glad you know this. No, if this is League of... If this was League of Legends, I probably hate it just as much, if not more. My biggest issue with League of Legends has always been you have to click on something in order to move or even attack people. Yep. Will he get obliterate? Yes. That's why I hate that character. It is stupid that he was able to get that out. And you know, I mean, with League of Legends, they have a lot more money behind them, so it makes sense that they look better. Not literally, League of Legends actually looks terrible. Looks more cartoony, admittedly. And I guess that's part of the style, but I just don't like how it looks. Oh, she said. Come on, take this tower out. You can do this. Thank you. You could have done that the entire time. I feel partially conflicted on Smite. Smite has occasionally good looking ones. And then there's other times where I just really don't like some of the character design. I guess our jungler will not be helping us in this adventure. How's Morgesh? How's our caster playing more like a jungler? You're done. That's right. Get no scoped. No scoped. That's how you play support. And that's how you play support, guys. Oh, I took that L really hard that time. I've never heard of that game. Oh, wait, hold on a second. It's Gauntlet. I still never played that before, but I do know what that is. Only thing I know about Gauntlet is in a way similar to Genji in Overwatch, except in Gauntlet they would say I need food or something. That's all I really know about that game. Is the arcade the one with the? Is it the one with all the arcade machines? Because I remember they did have Gauntlet on the PS4 recently. I mean, not recently, but a couple months ago. It was free, and I don't think I downloaded it. Just like it was one of those things I would kind of regret. Will I die? Yes. Well, isn't it always the case that the new thing sucks? Isn't that usually the case? Let's see how my other guy's doing. Missing his shots. Missing his shots. I like what I'm seeing. I like that. I die for nothing. That's always what I enjoy seeing. Is no way at mid? Did they just let mid get destroyed? Who is this woman? What the hell was that? This is the worst trade deal in history. There was a party game version of that game? Or do you mean as you play like a party game? And yeah, I know it's a co-op dungeon crawler. Kind of remember this one game my brother and I used to play. It was on Sega Genesis. It was on Sega Genesis. And they had, so there was like this barbarian lady, there was a mage guy, and there was something else. And I think it was a dwarf. It was a side scroller. I mean, side scroller, you go left or right, and you have to go through like mountains and stuff like that. And there's lava pits, and you can level up, and as you level up your character, you get better weapons and stuff like that. I don't know what it was called. Whenever I think of Gauntlet, I kind of think of it, but after seeing some of it, I know it's not Gauntlet. Also, this match is going as well as yesterday when James and I were playing. Was it? Yeah, it was like a top-down, right? A top-down kind of game. Or was it tabletop? Or Gauntlet, well, at least from what I saw, kind of has some kind of I wish I knew what a 3/4 view was. Oh, he got shreked. He got taken to Flavor Town. She's going out to fight. Got an ability option. Nice. He's probably dead. Congratulate my team. That's key when you're playing. Oh, so it's slightly tilted downward. Congratulating your team is key to winning a game. Yeah, make them feel good. Rub them on the belly. Give them some catnip. Power bomb them into the ground. All those things. Oh, we have a disconnect. That's great. This is as usual. This game is going well. Is always the case. Very first match. This game always goes really well. I'm going to defend my team. I'm going to hate myself. I'm going to do some bleach afterwards. In fact, so I had... Ethan, you ever heard of Ice JJ Fish and Chicken? Not Ice JJ. JJ Fish and Chicken. Yes, the restaurant. I'm gonna vote surrender on that. My grandmother, Granny, and I, we went to Erica's house to go check out some stuff in her garage because they needed to get clean. And then when we came back, we decided to go to JJ Fish and Chicken, and I haven't eaten at that place in about, I want to say 3 years. But so about almost 2 hours ago, we pick up the food and I eat it, and I had the strongest amount of itis I've ever had, and quite a bit. Like I would say it's arguably Thanksgiving level of itis. Like I just immediately as soon as and what I had was kind of small. I had 6 boneless wings and some fries, and it was in buffalo sauce. Eat it, and then as soon as I finish, I just get really tired, and I just go and take a nap. I don't have any Tums. Water, eventually. You know, after this match is over, I'll probably get some water, but Tums, no, my stomach is fine. This is why you don't go to the non Popeyes and KFCs, because when you go to an actual like fish and chicken restaurant, it put you to sleep. Or ribs. Ribs also work if you. But here's the real question: do you have that 50-50? He was a poor lad. He didn't deserve that. Come on, you didn't do Quang. Why that? Why? But he doesn't have to teleport, so it's kind of useless. He couldn't. Did he? Let me ask you. Let me check before I start criticizing him. He couldn't get Quang with his obliterate, and then he. What do you think are my? What do you think are my odds currently in this match? Do you think we have a chance of winning? Because in my heart, I don't feel it. I mean, I don't think we're gonna lose very quickly, but I very much don't. No, that's McCreeper. It's McCree and Reaper fused together. She keeps picking fights with people. That's the part I don't get about this entire situation. Come on, retreat. She's dead. Did she said she's did you she said that she said she's tapping thanks multiple times. Do you really think I could have saved you from 4 people? Not 4 people. I think it was 3. But you think I could have saved you from an ADC, a caster, and a really good fighter? Our other guy couldn't even handle against 2 people. Like, what does she think I can do as support against all those people? She keeps going out there, picking fights. She's trying to stop the patriarchy, but you know you can't stop it on your own. You can only do so much against it. And this person to keep going, I don't surrender, is just a baka. It's a 4-on-5, man. What's the best thing to say to start a fight? And here I am, going to die for her. Look at that. Look at this. Oh. Look at that. I go out and help her. And what happens to me? I go take the L. I wish I had that. I do wish I had that on a soundbite, but I don't because I lack the preparation to have gang. Now the only thing that would make this work, yeah, I get, and it's very appropriate that I got killed by Narbash, who is basically Shrek at this point. He went into my swamp, and then he went into my swamp, and then said to me, "Get out of my swamp," and then just knock me into the air, and then let everybody surround me, and then go, gang. It's like playing Overwatch. It's like playing Overwatch and getting, it's like your entire team is wiped out. You're the only person left, and then Zarya decides to ult you, and then everybody starts firing at you. Or there was a time when I was playing Reaper, and I got power boosted. I run up to throw my ult, and then Reinhardt ulted me, or Roadhog hooked me, and it just stopped me mid motion. They all fired at me, and just murdered me very hard. My throat also hurt cycling. Then again, that's my fault. Sorry, knocked my mic out. My mic down. That's my fault for eating and immediately going to sleep right as I'm digesting it. The same thing I learned from taking naps, because I am a nap master. It's never to do that. Okay, now I have water. So, I'm gonna try. Oh, somebody streaming. That's cool. Initially, I was gonna try Steel. Look on the bright side. At least you're not playing Mercy. You playing Mercy and trying to heal everybody would be even worse. At least you can kind of defend yourself as a Zenyatta. Have you been playing 1v1, or do you mean you, or is there like some kind of counter that tells you how often you survive when going against one person? Because one-on-ones are pretty easy. At least the one time I played 1v1. There was a match where I was playing. It put me it was a Bastion versus a Bastion match, and I hit that person with the 360 quick scope, turned into turret, and just blurp, just eradicated them. Good time, good time. I didn't know they were able to somehow figure out one-on-ones. Like I always figured that would be too complicated to fully ascertain, since it's essentially just Overwatch is basically just a bunch of team fights going on over and over again. Unless you're able to find somebody by themselves and then kill them. Like whenever I sneak up on a Widowmaker or a Hanzo by themselves. So first thing first, I established that I am the realist. I wonder if Mesh Hate knows I'm also streaming. Or what would it be like to play a match with somebody as they're streaming? Can you? Think about how weird that would actually be. Are you gonna leap? Yes. Always go with the most evasive option. Get you. I surprisingly do not deal with a lot of Sombras. Whereas a Sombra and she's a problem. Usually it's like Genji or, you know, the one I hate the most, Tracer. But never Sombra. It's like it's once every blue moon or something. And again, I don't play it as often enough anymore to even put myself in situations where I could go against Sombra. Does he know? Nice. Unfortunately, I didn't get any assists from that, so did I really win? That's the real question here. Yeah, I can imagine that being a problem. What are you even shooting at? Place a ward there. Safety. Sombra can be annoying as a Roadhog. I remember when she first... Never thought about that. But usually I'm dead by the time I can even pull that off. The only time Sombra is a problem to me is when I'm playing Roadhog and she hacks me. Because at that point I become useless. Genji used to be terrible, but I say, Ethan, you kind of lucked out that you're not dealing with Genji pre-nerf when he was way stronger. Genji initially was way more mobile, and he had faster ways of damaging you. And then they nerfed it and made sure you couldn't pull it off. So now you can't just burst somebody really quickly. Back then, he was a problem. Who do I think needs a nerfing? That's a good question. I think... Oh, there's not really anybody I think needs a nerf anymore. Gonna body block. Back off, bitch. Who are you gonna try and kill me? You're gonna die also, dude. GG, easy. Originally, I thought Sombra, not Sombra. What's her face? Orisa. I thought Orisa needed a nerf initially. It was back at the beginning, not beginning, but yeah, the beginning of last season, and there was a meta when it was a lot stronger back then. She's not too much of a problem. but near the beginning of the meta of the season, the meta was currently the new tank meta. It came back unfortunately, and I hated tank meta. And so it was Bastion, Reinhardt, Orisa, Mercy, Ana, and somebody else. And basically what you would do is what I call the scumbag combo of the year, where you would have Reinhardt, Mercy, and Bastion. And how that works is you have Reinhardt in front of Bastion, you would have Mercy healing Bastion or power boosting, whichever required, and then just Bastion shooting at anybody who happens to come across the sights. And it was very effective because he just recently got buffed, so he was seriously a problem. Oh right, and Orisa. Orisa was how you also solve that. So you have basically Bastion and Orisa just laying fire on everybody in their sights. And it was extremely effective, as you could probably guess. And then I stopped playing Overwatch because it made me a salty bastard. Man, that was a bad read. That was a whack read. Could not be any whacker. Wow, he held it off. I'm impressed. And here comes Steel. Go ahead and leave. No. Get off him. He's still coming after me. Go ahead and kill me. I'm disappointed in my Murdoch for not being able to get that kill. I'm most disappointed in myself for running out of mana. Both things made me disappointed. And yes, I understand, Ethan. That is pretty frustrating most of the time. Why does nobody ever pick off FaZe? FaZe is a way more dangerous person to deal with initially. If they were able to pick her off, they should pick her off first before she's able to use any of her abilities, and then you can handle Revenant. But it just seems like nobody really respects that. No. Just not respected. And where's everybody? Seriously? Are you not gonna? No. Just going to let him take out right tower. I mean, I should be upset thinking to myself, I can't handle fighting him, but in retro, and looking back on it, it seems like I was very effective. I held him off pretty well. Well, I mean, I never really thought leveling meant you were good, but I see what you mean. I think an equally fair statement to say. I mean, my only advice to you is don't start playing competitive at level 25. You're not going to have a good time. Competitive is where, if you want to be extra salty, if you want yourself in the extra salty variety, then go ahead and play competitive. But just know, me and James were playing it yesterday, and we were not having a good time. I think we only played 3 matches, and that was enough to just get him to stop after that. Yes, you should save yourself for being salty. Save your salt for the perfect one. Don't just give your salt to anybody who asks. You're better than that. Come on, my rock. Will he get ulted? We shall see. Yeah, that worked out pretty well. I could make a statement calling you trash, and it would be very easy to call you trash, Ethan. But here's the issue. You're coming into this game so late that I wouldn't fault you for not being, perfect. There's so much stuff you need to know that so many other people already know of that I wouldn't fault you for it. Go ahead and let him jump. That was a wasted ult on my part. Go ahead and jump. No matchup. That'd be the first recommendation. Understand the matchup. Understand what your character's good at and what every other character's good at. Also understand that just because you're good in the character doesn't mean the map is going to lend itself really well. Oh, you mean not right now? I might call you trash jokingly. I'm not gonna say this now. There might be some trash talking going on. I would definitely say I am not. Yeah, take my soul. I don't mind. I wonder if I stun her, would that save me? I've never. I think it's time for a game hypothesis. I bet if I stop her mid-ult, I would be super salty if somebody said I made a stupid move. Maybe. you might be able to kick their ass in Titanfall 2, but considering that they criticize your move, they probably know how to play shooters. And is he dead? Yes, he is. But I agree, yes. That was probably, I would say that was, since it was a female, I would call that a cunt move. If it was a guy, I would say it's a dickish move. No, I get what you meant. I definitely read what you were saying. What is even sushi go-go? Nice, nice. I made a bad move. That was not a good move on my part. I'm going to say that right now, but it worked out. It sounds like a stupid game, to be real. It seems like the kind of game where I would nod at you if you suggested it, but then I really probably would not enjoy it that much. Did he? And I mean, since the comment is, hold on a second, dude. You can't just say hold your damn lanes. You're not even at right lane. You're a right laner. Your entire job is to protect right lane. You can't criticize other people for that. You do not get the right to do that. And that was a dumb move on my part. I made a bad play. That was a really bad move on my part. Yes, I would look at you romantically in the eye and then say, uh-huh. So, was this somebody you knew? Or was this just like a random person? That's gonna hurt. So I'm kind of curious, what was the circumstance that led to her calling you trash? I get it. I get it. You're going to obliterate me, but I'm still going to knock you in the air. And in the end, he picked off on the wrong person. When he should have chose somebody besides me. I see. That's fine. How's that going? Because I still kind of want to get back into D&D. It's just I don't want to do it in school. Well, I don't want to DM, but I'll be willing to. I just miss kind of the shenanigans that go on in a D&D group. Then again, I only played it for 1 year. 1 semester, actually. It's not even a year. Maybe I'll get back into the group next year. Probably not. Kind of don't want to associate with them anymore. Not associate. Small guys want to go outside. Okay, so if I ult, it does not stop her ult. That's good to know. So nobody wants to roleplay, but they're playing D&D. I mean, it just doesn't. I know there's people who play it that way, and that makes sense. There's not even like a little bit of role playing that's going on. It's just purely like numbers. Because in my head, it seems like if you wanted to do that, you could just play an MMO. It serves, for the most part, the same purpose. Phoenix, going to lay the enemy as long as possible. I mean, as long as possible. And then ult. You know, those all those characters are I don't remember you ever I don't know if you ever checked the D&D group we had, but there was a video Riley posted where it was describing that first person who just makes a broken character. Like I don't see the fun in being overpowered. I'm sorry I couldn't help you on that. I don't know how to. I don't really know how to respond to just that clown fiesta that's went on. No, dumbass. That sounds pretty terrible. Except for the guy who almost killed you. That can be. I think that can be fun in certain points. In my opinion, that doesn't really sound too overpowered. I bet there's more to it than just that. Like, what kind of damage is the person running with? Because there's already feats in the 5e version where it's just like if your opponent misses you, you get a free attack. If you there's stuff like that kind of in there. Is this guy like killing everybody, or is he just constantly attacking? Because I think those seem like two different things. I see. Okay, I've been cursed. Cool. I don't know what that guy was thinking. He also rolls two D20s for AC attacking. Attacking takes a feather for 2 on balance. I guess he's like running like a berserker or something. Cool. It seems slightly appropriate, but you know, I bet if it wasn't for you, he would die more often. I mean, he'd be at least incapacitated. But is like the broken character ruining the entire game? That's probably a better question. Exactly. So he's not too. I don't think he's overpowered. He just does a lot of damage. Or at least based on what I'm reading, I'm going to take a guess and say he's probably not too overpowered. That's what I like to see. I like to see that. Turning the game into Dark Souls. Speaking of which, you've already saw the group chat, but I was playing Tekken yesterday. I played the story mode from 12 o'clock to about 4 a.m. And most of it was easy. I would say it was just normal experience. I didn't die or anything. Well, died once or twice, but once again, I'm trying to say easy experience. Going to rotate right. Anyway, I get to the last two parts of the game, and you have to fight Devil Kasumi, and then after you have to fight this guy named Devil Kasuya, who is one of the main characters, and it is the dumbest fight, one of the most difficult things I've ever played. I had to treat the game like it was Dark Souls. Like, okay, if he does this, then this character, I mean, if the character does this, then if I duck under it, I can get an attack in. But if I have to do this one specific move, if I don't do this move, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be stuck in recovery, and then he'll be able to grab me and then take out 1/4 of my health. And it's just me playing the game over like for 2 hours, just playing it like that, having to memorize their moves and play it like it's like like I'm playing Dark Souls. And I thought this is not a fighting game anymore. This is a torture device. I don't want to play this game. I almost was thinking of just quitting, like taking the game back to GameStop and just getting whatever resale value they have for that game. I was that frustrated as I was playing it. I was pretty salty, to say the least. No. Ooh. Or Prime, that's what I like to see. Now I'm dead. I never seen The Matrix or fully watched The Matrix, so I don't know that reference. But yes, whatever you are trying to say is probably what happened. To be honest, it doesn't feel like 6 minutes. It doesn't feel like I died 6 times. I've died the most out of the group, and our ADC is 2 levels behind. If I'm going to make a, if the only Matrix thing I can say is I basically had to become Neo in order to win those fights. And the thing is, it wasn't even on hard or any of the, it was on normal, me playing it. And the funny part about it is, as I was doing that, I was a Maximilian dude, which I don't think you know, is a fighting game channel. He does his thing occasionally. He beat, he definitely beat the shit out of me. I'll say that. I did not feel good about that. Just punched the crap out of me. Yes, I had to basically do that. As I was saying, so I was watching it. So the stream I was watching, they do this thing called Boss Rage, where they play a fighting game on the hardest difficulty possible, which, and then they beat the hardest. Yeah, I get wrecked. They play the game on the hardest difficulty, go against the hardest boss, and try to do it as few and dying as few times as possible. And so as I was playing it, by the time I beat the game, which was at 4 a.m., they were only about half, and they started around the same time I was playing story mode, which is why I was playing story mode, so I wouldn't get spoiled. They were playing, they only got through halfway of the game after doing it on the hardest difficulty, and according to my cousin Devin, they finished, and they live in they finished at 7 a.m. It took them 7 hours of just playing the game straight, after spending about an hour or two learning all the characters' moves so they can maximize damage in order to beat the game on the hardest difficulty. I am not last hitting at all. Gonna ult. No. Ooh. Indeed, we do need to group up. I mean, that can make for a good time. Ooh, did I put myself in a bad situation? It's gonna come in with the ult, but I guess not. I'm gonna go to mid before that becomes a clown fiesta. It's already a clown fiesta. You just don't know yet. It's gonna hurt. Leave me alone. James is a punk. He can't even tie his shoelaces. Beating him is like taking candy from a baby. It comes with social consequences. So currently at this point, I'm feeling that I'm going to be 0 for 2. I don't think we're going to win, so I'm going to surrender. However, it seems like we're going to stay in the match anyway. So at least I'm going to tell my team I don't really have faith in us winning. You know, it's a smart. It seems pessimistic, but actually, this is 4D chess that's going on. What I'm doing is psyching my team out so that they could play better. Nine times out of 10, 99% of the chance, 99% of the time, it doesn't work. But in that one chance, I can somehow call on the gods of luck. It will work, and then it will feel pretty good. Yeah, they're gonna prime. Therefore, the smart move would be to just attack. Push lanes. Pushing. If you can push a lane while they're trying to get or prime, basically they wasted their time. It's usually how that works out. Then again, if they're really or priming, they would have had it already. Yeah, they definitely would have had it already. To which I am going to go over and see how. Yep. Going to run. Murdoch here is studying the blade. Going for that right is going to get her kill. And that's fine. So, surprisingly, she's not dead yet. I was expecting her to already be dead. And that's when she dies. No. Okay. Is that when she dies? Yes, that is when she dies. Okay. I'll say this. I was expecting her to die. I was expecting her to die way beforehand. Like I was expecting maybe 10 seconds. Best game. So currently, 0 for 2. 2 matches within an hour, 20 minutes. 2 L's taken. Some would, I would call that a complete covfefe. You know what? That person streaming was probably hoping to just get some W's. And from the beginning, maybe it seemed like it was going really well, and we were going to slaughter the team, but they called up, and that probably ruined that person's stream. Now they're going to be salty and going, "Man, my team sucks." Or what I'm thinking actually happened is this person probably just, at least somebody on the team just immediately just disconnected, so they didn't have to go through all the loading, which it's either that or this game is just constantly disconnecting, which would be very unfortunate on my part because the only way to really fix this problem is to quit the game. Fire type. I always go with fire type. The monkey. Fire and fighting, you can't lose. Go for that heavy offense. I forgot what I was going to say before I said firefighting. Firefighter. Is there a firefighter Pokemon? It could quite literally be just a firefighting type. And it could just be a fire hydrant and then have a red. Blaziken is the best, but you don't have Blaziken. I don't even know who Tortuga is. I'm pretty sure they're already kind of running out of ideas. The only idea they need to use is they need to make a Pokemon MOBA. I mean, we already have like a match 3 type. We have the dungeon crawler type. We have I still don't know what that is. What other games do they have? Oh yeah, they had the other match 3 type that was more like Dr. Robotnik's whatever. The Pokemon Puzzle League, which apparently has a competitive scene. What other type of game do they make? Oh yeah, the fighting game. They had a fighting game. So all we need is 2 types. We need a shooter, and that could be easy. A shooter, and so you have Charizard. You always have to have a Charizard. He can just constantly use Flame Burst, not Flame Burst, whichever type where he shoots the symbol for fire at enemies. You have that, and then you can have Lucario shooting his aura balls at people. You could have Blastoise with his cannons. And that's currently all I can think of. But if they could make wouldn't that just be like Pokemon Go though? That would just be Pokemon Go. And yes, I forgot that they made multiple mobile games. I still like the you shoot at other Pokemon with your Pokemon abilities. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, this is gonna. Oh man, have not seen that in a while. Ah. Oh, I'm support though. Hi, Mary. Uh, yeah, it would be like. I'm telling you. And then you can have one or two melee characters, and they could be like a Greninja, and he can function like a assassin type. He has to get close, so you play him stealthily, and then we need a sniper. So I can think of a bunch of grass types can be shotguns, or it doesn't even really have to behave in that kind of convention. Also, hello me. How are you doing? How am I doing? Okay, so no we can't do. Okay, never mind. We're gonna kill my idea. We can't make another Overwatch. Screw it. We're killing this project. It's too late. You killed the game. I was. Yeah, no, that works. The psychic type actually works. Now that I think about it, I was kind of leaning towards that, or a ghost type, maybe a flying type. No, a flying type. I maybe if no, a flying type would. We have a disconnect. A flying type would work. A flying type would work like a shotgun since they have a lot of wind abilities. I think you're right. A psychic type is the best way to handle it. Yeah, or in like Mewtwo's ult in Smash Brothers, where it's like a mind wipe thing, and it has like a small line, it has a line of sight ability. I was thinking of that. Yeah, I think that's the best way to handle that. Also, these Ethan and Mary, since you, or actually not Mary, I'm sorry, me, since you weren't here to see this, it's just constant matches of people who just. It makes me want to go drink some bleach. That's all I'm saying. This is why I hate Revenant. It's also why I just hate like. These are the moments that makes MOBAs kind of annoying. Okay, I messed that up. I suck. Will I die? Yes. No, see, I wouldn't want to do that because the thing about Bleach, the manga anime, is it's more poisonous. The manga anime is more poisonous than than like actually drinking real bleach, and you can quote me on that. As a friend told me once, and I thought it was, and he gave me the reasoning for it. Bleach is just Yu Yu Hakusho, but with swords. That could work. Oh no. I don't think that would work. See, the bleach would only magnify the actual bleach because I would, as I'm looking at the Clorox, I would think to myself, oh right, I'm watching slash reading bleach. Could not say that. Rev up that bleach. I'm ready to kill myself. This is a complete covfefe going on here. This is a covfefe only a mother could love. See, I don't even know what to say anymore, really. Mario, good to know. No, screw you. Ooh, you're gonna reach in. Are your knees weak, sorry, knees weak, staying in your shirt already, mom spaghetti? And whatever the rest of the song is, kablam, something's gonna happen. You start rapping about, you have one moment, you gotta take the shot. Something along those lines. Knees weak. I should have said that. Thank you for catching that. That's what I should have said. I should have said knees weak, arms spaghetti. I'm sorry. I'm not really into the hippity hop. I'm not hip like you. Hey, hiking is not a bad activity. Hiking can be kind of fun until you end up on one of those TV shows where they talk about. I felt I I met with a bear and I barely survived it or something like that. Then it becomes kind of serious. Or you end up on one of those supernatural shows where it's like you dealt with the chupacabra or something, or the Wendigo. Wendigo also works. Wendigo is always solid. Oh, okay. That's not how that works, though. And for your case, Ethan, that I would say is far more frightening. Were they saying stuff like "I'm screaming"? I mean, did they add the word "literally" to it? When you said something, they were like, "I'm literally screaming." Not a good fight, to be honest. This is going terrible. They were carrying. Did they at least recycle their bottles or something? No, you're also too much of an anime nerd to be a basic person. You watch too much anime. You would freak them out with the Naruto. You'd be like, kawaii, and they'll freak out. They start shit. They're a little they're this time they're literally be shaking. I have no comment for that. You can get out. Nice. That worked out really well. That could have went way worse. I'm sorry, I missed out on that. Say you had... I am... Please don't call me thick. Please don't. I don't need... I don't need people to call me thick. I'm still really pissed off. I am absolutely triggered. I am literally screaming right now. That we started the match with a 4v5 because somebody just wanted to really play Revenant so much. This game hates black people, and you can quote me on that. This oppressive white snow is holding me down. I'm just trying to be like black ice and have people slip occasionally. Is that such a bad thing? I thought we were all friends here. The game called me a Black Ranger when I'm really a Green Ranger. Okay, going for the offense. Not tough enough yet, that's fine. That's not fine though. That's most definitely not fine. That's not groovy either. That's 10. Oh, yeah. Okay, so put Ethan or me, put that on a chat. 3 losses, 0 wins. 3 L's has been taken. They should call me the LLL Inquisition. I wish there was a way yeah. Yeah, the LLL Inquisition. Let's just stick with that. They call me Triple L, LLL Tentacion. Damn it. Even better. 3 chins, no wins. We gotta make sure the world know that I am the worst player ever, and I also hate this game. Yet somehow, I mean, for some reason, I I don't I like this game more than Smite, even though I hate it more than Smite. Also, it's like I'm in this weird. Yes, I see. I'm in this weird almost abusive relationship where this game constantly hurts me, but then I constantly think about all the good times I have, and I go, yeah, I can stick with this game until the next character comes out. When Wukong comes out and totally makes me a salty bastard, I'm probably going to drop this game again, and then I'm going to throw my PS4 out the window, and then I'm going to take the nearest car I can find. Not the one I drive. I'm gonna take my neighbor's car. I was gonna hijack it, just spark wire or whatever, something, and then I'm gonna take the PS4, put it into my car. Put it into the car that I stolen. Find the nearest cliff, and then just, and then just, and then I'm going to throw it off the edge. While it's on fire, of course, it's going to be I'm going to have the gas tank open, and then I'm going to have a time detonated firework to be in there so that I can jump out as it's falling out the cliff. Alert the Paragon and blame them for destroying my system, and then I'm going to take them to court, and I'm going to lose that lawsuit and become poor, go straight into poverty, and then move on with my life. No, it won't. Nobody will care. That's the intention. It's gonna be at nighttime also. I'm first this time, so I think I'm gonna go with Murdoch. Nobody's going to pay attention to it because I would also have the cloak of invisibility from Harry Potter, and I would just wrap it around myself as I'm escaping the scene of the crime. Hey, there's some good night shots. It's just you can't record the night with like a normal camera. You need a specialized camera for that, or you need to do it in the city. A city also works. Oh yes, yes, I will record it infrared. It'll be like oh no, sorry. I will do an infrared. It'll be shot in the same way that Cloverfield was. It would just be me shaking the camera the entire time, not giving a still. This is the second match I've been in where people are just being like can't work together. Paragon. This is why I hate MOBAs. MOBAs have. I know they're giving up. I don't care anymore. Oh, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't know what they were expecting. It wasn't like they gave me a heads up what they were going to play. Hey, at least Reaper is kind of useful. Well, there could be people who just like main Hanzo all the time and never play somebody else. Those are the people who are way worse. At least Reaper, you can ult them and then laugh and then teabag them, get the enemy team kind of mad. Whereas like somebody plays Hanzo, like Hanzo's hard to be consistent with, and then you kind of Torbjorn is even better. Actually, Torbjorn has his uses. That's why that's fine. You can if you can get you can if you can settle down on a spot and then have Torbjorn just switch, have Torbjorn places whatever dingy, then he's fine. And even then, he has the R2, which is a long range attack, and he has a shotgun. He can handle a situation and then give everybody armor and basically get them like temporary health for a bit. That's useful. And I hate you. I don't like Lucio. I hate going against Lucio so much. What game? In what game? Do you mean this game or Overwatch? Because technically you can't have a main in Overwatch. You're not supposed to. Or that's not directed at me. That also makes sense. I think I would main the humans because nobody likes orcs. Screw the orcs. They're terrible people. They're murderers, thieves, rapists, and occasionally good people. If it is anything I learned from watching everything wrong with Warcraft, my statement is correct. Murderers, pillagers. I don't know if they're rapists, but they're definitely not good people most of the time. That's why they're part of the evil side, evil side in World of Warcraft. I'm gonna wait to see what other people are choosing. I always say being first because I'd rather just react to whatever. I don't care. I'm going to try Steel again. Last match was terrible, but maybe this one could work out well. Steel with a Gideon works pretty well. Admittedly, I could have also went with Narbash. Don't buy Tekken 7. No, actually, do buy Tekken 7. But be aware the story mode is kind of difficult. At least to me it was. The last two levels were difficult. And they don't really have a proper tutorial in Tekken 7 either. It's just like they just have a dojo, like a practice mode where you can just practice your moves on your own. But there's nothing really teaching you the mechanic, like what each character is good at and bad at. And I think that would have been way better. More games should incorporate a Skullgirls like tutorial mode. Skullgirls does a better job at it. I don't think there's never been a better game. I mean, a game with a better tutorial than that game. When you say ranking matches, do you mean as in the rank mode on online or offline? Because those are two different things. Offline. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I never really did that either. Really, the only thing I did with Tekken was I played the arcade mode for most of the characters, unlocked the characters, and I just stopped playing the game. Except for 6. 6 was the exception because it had that really dumb beat 'em up game. 4 also had to beat 'em up. I enjoyed 4 as when it first came out. But then again, you really enjoy anything at that age. You should become a professional, Ethan. You should become a professional Minecraft Let's Player. I heard that's all the craze nowadays. Just play Tekken and then stream it. Get a couple friends, crack open a cold one with the boys. Does anybody even really Let's Play Minecraft anymore? That's actually a better question. I have not seen any Minecraft videos since the game came out. No, I know you have it, but you didn't. Well, of course, the leader of the genre still do it. That's like Jeff still playing Call of Duty. And yes, let me say this: I do know you have Minecraft videos. I did look at them. It's just what I mean is you should get back into it and then just quit the rest of your life. Just stop playing and stop going to school, quit both of your jobs, and then commit to being a professional Minecraft Let's streamer and play Tekken. Just actually no, more than just Tekken, just any mod you can find, just constantly add new mods. And then after you become successful, stop playing it. Just stop playing Minecraft and say, guys, I'm tired of playing Minecraft. And then commit to a career of playing the exact opposite. Pixelmon also work, and you can do it with Riley. Jump out a window also is key. That's key. Jumping out a window is absolutely necessary. Is there a new version? Oh, you got my hopes up. I thought there was like a new Terraria, whereas you're constantly underwater. can also get the other guy. That works too. Okay, yeah, you can do that. I guess that works. Block the blow from my teammate. And then die, yes. Yes, he is. He can. Are you gonna be wifing in the club? So yes, how Steel works is he is a very tanky support. He can pull up a wall. Back up, bitch. He can put up a wall, and his ult is he just jumps in the air and slam it down, and it stuns people just like Reinhardt. And then he gives everybody $20. That's how it works. That's me trying to vocally show that I'm tapping my head. In whichever way that really works. I'll go defend middle lane. Show everybody my extreme covfefe powers. It's a weird kind of match, to be honest. He's handling the bills calmly. Good work, gentlemen. I'm proud. I don't understand what that means. I don't understand what you're going for here. All I know is there's no wifing in the club. And if you will wife in the club, you need to give me one Andrew Jackson or Harriet Tubman, depending on which is available. Yeah, that's probably for the best. Will he rock me? No, he won't. Bad timing. I'll admit it. However, this dumbass. Get him off my teammate. Gonna slow him down, hopefully. Hopefully that does something. Got him. He's stupid. That's all I have to say about that one. What was he doing staying out there for that long? What is this? Some kind of clown fiesta? What is this negative press covfefe going on here? Why did he let me kill him that easily? And who's protecting right lane? I mean, I did get slapped the last match, but all these plays here are all suspect. They're extremely questionable. They just let us slap that tower over and over again. Like it was like we were a pimp and it was a hole in it. Like we were Wayne Brady in that one Chappelle Show skit. If you don't know what I'm referencing, just look it up. Okay. Seems like they're good. Or not. We'll see how this turns out. Hey, you can't blame me for not like what. I don't even have my ult. What was I going to do? Just punch them in the face? You can't. You're expecting too much of me. I will not be taking this L lightly, sir. I am a proud failure, and taking L's requires a certified document saying that I am a loser. And I do not see that on him. Somebody took the gold buff. That's terrible. That's terrible. Playing this game so much makes me really kind of, well, I could kill him. Playing this game so much makes me kind of reconsider playing the older characters, because all the power creep is so powerful that it's almost no point in really playing anybody besides like Revenant. Is that Victor? Another thing I'm surprised by. Didn't think I would see a Richter in this game. But, and Richter is a good point. It's like a good example of my point. Just there's like so much in this game that really playing the older characters is just a really dumb move overall. Like how, like, I mean, you can't see it now, but it's like Yen or and Wukong's gonna come in soon. Morgash is kind of iffy, but like there's a bunch of characters who are here where it just feels like Richter would have a really hard time landing it. Aurora is a good example, an excellent example actually, where it would just seem like there's no point in trying to play Richter because it would just be way too difficult to land the skill, your extremely valuable but extremely long cooldown skill shot. I don't see how playing Richter would be a good idea. You have to be extremely confident in your ability to play him. Yes, it's like anything anywhere. This guy wants to fight me. I will not be fighting him. I know he's king of the jungle, and I will not be fighting him in his natural environment. Only a Baka would do that. Nobody's staying in their lanes, just like the last match I played, the last long match I played, the one that gave me 3 L's. Nobody was in their lanes. And then that guy who was streaming was saying everybody stay in your lane, but he wasn't doing it either. It's about the same thing. I will not be faulted. I mean, I will not let these people just rotate all around and leave lanes exposed. I am the defender of lanes. I am the defender this lane needs but not deserve. I am the one without a gun. I mean, never mind. I messed that up. I was gonna stop with my bullshit. Oh, he's not going to attack. Disappointed. Oh, what are you going to do? I have a shield, dumbass. Oh, he landed a skill shot. Call me impressed. I will say that. That could have went better. Admittedly, that could have went better. Oh, and they have one. It's a 4-on-5. Never like playing those matches, but I do feel like a dumbass for making that play. I wasn't. I should have stuck my tongue in the air. Not my tongue. Yes, I done goof. I Konami'd it. I was like EA when they made Star Wars Battlefront. I was like Activision after the E3 trailer and then when Destiny actually came out. I was like that one guy who suggested that Mirror's Edge should have more guns in it. I was also EA when they decided to put Titanfall and Titanfall and Battlefront 1, not Battlefront, Battlefield 1 together. It's not terrible. What it messed up because there's a lack of content. And to me, that is a good game. It has a good foundation. And then there's absolutely, and then you get to the house. It's like this like you're at your house shopping, and the people go, okay, so this house has been built with this really expensive, high quality, wood beams, and then you go over there, and then you go into the house, and there's barely any like this. All there is a foundation. Letting him handle that. Yep, that's just what should have happened. Go ahead and leap. Oh, that's a yep. He leaps. Ah, so your Chimchar finally became a fire type for real this time. Battlefront 1 is like this. I think here's a better example. You hear about this font, you see on Chicago's Best, this like restaurant that's like super well made and it has like high reviews. You actually get there, and then they give you a plate, and the plate has like a tiny square of meat drizzled with like with whatever sauce that was appropriate for the meat. And it's like there's barely enough. It's like it's the meat they give you is small enough to choke on it. That's how much meat they give you. It's just a baby can choke on it. It is a choking hazard. and you pay like $60 for that. It tastes good. It's delicious, but it's that small and there's nothing to it. The one thing I hate about Pokemon is that you grind. Grinding in Pokemon is kind of, I would definitely say, boring. That's why I don't play it anymore. Nope. Well, 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 well. Oh, we won. Put that on the board also. One win. One win, and is it 3 losses or is it 4 losses? I think it's 3 losses. Yes, play the game was me dying. Which, speaking of which, I should do this now. There you go. 4 chins, 1 win. Okay. Oh, I remembered I wanted to record me talking about taking my PS4, putting it in a car, and then driving it off a cliff. I thought that was worth having. I sincerely don't believe we can have two. Okay, that works. I say at the very least that was the most interesting part in my heart of this stream. I think I'll go left lane on this, and I'll go with howitzer. Oh, okay. So you have two. They have a tank, a half tank, 2 ADCs. Will they go for a third ADC or will they go for a caster? Yeah, he's kind of diva. Let me go into my diva costume. Okay, we definitely have a more fragile team. I would definitely say that. However, they don't have a revenant, so I'm not too worried about it. But they have a steal. A steal does make a difference. I'm glad you think so. I don't really like the skin. I mean, it's good, but I just don't like. I like seeing. I like, and this is also with Overwatch. I do like the older mech kind of skin usually. Like with Diva's skin, I like the one where it looks like she was in a '90s anime. That's the one I like way better, but this also works. It's not bad. Yes, the scrappy R skin. It's if it's one of her legendary skins where she's Biva's good. Biva's also kind of good. But I still, you know, like it's the other legendary skin where it's. Do we have a disconnect? It she doesn't have any protective covering. It's just like her face exposed. Which one do you? Which Zenyatta skin do you want? Because my favorite skin. Well, I have two favorite skins. There's the Pharaoh one. I think that one's good. But I also like the Zenyatta. No, damn it. Zenyatta, the genie one is also good. There's one where it's completely white. I don't remember that skin. Ah, he's out killing minions. I didn't like the Halloween skin for Zenyatta. I thought it was very boring, especially since he's already a robot. So make him zombie looking is kind of dumb. I'm trying to give other skin. Oh, I remember I unlocked. Let's see, what other skins wasn't that I like? Mercy's Wish costume is always golden. You can't go wrong with that one. Even though I like the devil skin, I think her Wish skin is just definitively the best. You cannot go wrong with it. It's just objectively her best skin. Reaper's Nevermore skin is also really good. That's when he no, that's not Paramore's song. Is it? No, I don't need a Paramore skin. Paramore song. I'm thinking of Misery Business for some reason. Yes, that one's good, but I just like his I like his Nevermore skin way better. Then again, I don't even use it. I actually use his Blackwash skin. So I can feel like I'm part of the Black Panthers. I identify as a guy who wears all black. Black Panther is necessary. Is key. I wonder where that guy went. Making me a bit nervous. There he is. He's definitely going to be a problem for me. I know that already. Yes, sir, I will be hitting you over and over again. Wow, you missed me. Talk about luck. I didn't even know he was behind me. Well, that was a waste. Or Lucio's his anniversary skin. It's also one I like very much. I like that skin currently. Ah, you think you're smart, you bastard. Okay, are you smart enough to deal with this? Yes, you are. I made a mistake. I made lucky. I'm jealous of you. But as I was saying, I made a key mistake when I got cocky. That's where I done goofed. I smurfed that up. I definitely did smurf that one up. Oh. Or Hanzo's anniversary skin. The anniversary for Hanzo is also clean. But not anybody else's. You like that that skin? I wasn't really a fan of it. Get wrecked. That's right. Get no scoped. No scoped. Just gonna hammer him from a distance, as you do with Hauser. Before he gets, I like it because my grandma. Does she look like that? Is that what people who worked at airplane factories look like? When does he need to get back? That's a good question. Ah yes, good old fashioned Rosie. Roses, I mean, I bet Roses is also solid. So my plan here is to attempt still to go ult me. I'm coming for that ult. No, he's not. Disappointed. And I missed. I am terrible. I am the worst player ever. I should just give up. Was that worth it for you? Was it? Did that make you feel good? Were you incorporated? Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well. Good job. How do you feel included into what? I'm sorry. I zoned out for a second. I was really, I zoned out for a minute. And I'm sure he feels that. As we take that tower out. Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well. My controller died. Right. So my controller died and it switched to my other mic, which was off the entire time. And I was making comments like, "I should have died. That went way better than expected. I am a pretty lucky person." That's those are my cliff notes for whatever I was saying. Now I'll be back again. Ah, I need to switch this. Okay, that should be better. If yep, my teammate died. Guess I'm goofing around when I should be getting to the computer room. Okay, this should be better now. I switch back. Right lane is gone. I also hate myself. I'm gonna go drink bleach after this. And then I'm gonna die and I'm gonna resurrect myself at your house. All this happened. These are shenanigans going on here. All of this could have been avoided if I just charged my controller. If only I was a man of culture. No, you should have backed up, man. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Make sure she dies really hard. Now, to go and help Yen. I'm glad we're connected. Okay. If he lands this should work out well. Gonna land that. There we go. Make sure you get punished for this. And that's how you delete somebody. Ah, Ethan, I know you don't like MOBAs, but nah, don't play this game. I was going to suggest it for a second, but nah, don't play this game. I think it'd be much better just stick with Overwatch. That's more of a manly man's game. This is only for salt lords and scrub lords, such as I. Okay, team. I thought you guys were more on that. Gonna ult me? I dare you. Several could have killed him. This game is racist. Yeah. This game is definitely racist. It hates furries. If this game wasn't such a racist towards furries, I would have survived. We would have been alright. We've been singing Kumbaya. My president would have been black. And my ear hurts. This is definitely the darkest timeline. The darkest timeline. One would say it is the war of the worlds. See, there is kind of a it's not really a Bastion, but there's a robot character, and that's basically Bastion at this point. So I could play Bastion next time, but not for now. Running away. They're turning the frogs gay. Running away. Alex Jones is crazy. See, this team combo would have been way better if we had a steal. Did we get mid? No. We didn't get mid second. We got mid first. Ah, you played yourself, sir. Oh, right, we don't have a Morgash. A Morgash would have definitely killed. Or a Bastion. A Bastion would be way more useful, too. Nice block. Good positioning. I respect that. That was my bad for standing on there like an idiot. No, sir. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. I don't get that. I don't get how somebody, like, I was playing with James yesterday, and we were playing Overwatch, and he was saying to me, even if I'm frustrated, I'm still having fun. I don't know how somebody can play a game that's extremely frustrating, and then at the same time say, but I'm still having fun. This is a fun experience. Yeah, I might, yeah, no. I wouldn't say I wasn't a dildo, man. That was more like a fist. They stuck my hand in there and then moved my body like a hand puppet. They were just opening and closing, opening and closing. That's what happened right there. Like, here's the thing. I can respect. I mean, I might not have fun. I mean, oh, let me say this in this way. I'll be salty, but then at the same time, if somebody did something really well, I will say, yeah, that was a good play. I won't just go, oh, I won't John. I can understand when somebody just made a genuinely good play, and I should have played it better. Like that last moment, I was getting too aggressive. I was feeling good, and then they turned my body into a sock puppet. Sock puppet. Maybe we can get left lane. No, she's backing. I need to go protect it. Right, exactly. Like if somebody juked me, juked me and then murdered me, I'll be pissed. I'll be like, I should have played that better, or they did a good job. My balls were exposed on stream. That's probably what I would say. Unless it's Tracer. I have no respect for Tracer in the slightest. Doesn't matter what she's doing. Tracer doesn't get my respect. And I stand by that. You can quote me on that. Maybe I should have been helping in a team fight instead of talking about good plays in Overwatch. At least I saved one person. That's not how the tire works, though. Zenyatta's ult can only save somebody from DPS, but a burst ruins. I mean, makes Zenyatta kind of useless in that sense. And they're getting Ore Prime. Then there must be something new that I'm not aware of. Okay. Let's see if I can go steal this. So in the end, who that play benefit? No one. But it felt good inside. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't play Overwatch as much as you do now. You get that. Nice. Nice. Kind of. I mean, I won't disagree, but you play more. You're used to the current meta, whereas I'm used to the older meta. Nice. And that's how you do that. Going back to base. Going back to base. There might be some new tech. There might be like a buff or something that made Zenyatta's ult better. I used to keep up with the meta back then. Now I don't even care anymore. Oh, how have the mighty has fallen. That's actually a pretty good ability. The funny thing is, it's only two. I only played 2 seasons, and then the 3rd season just kind of finished it, and that was it. Nice combo. Respectful. While that's happening, I'll go trap this guy. Nope. I'll go help him over here. He tanked most of my damage. Nice dunk. That was a good play. I'm not even salty about that, to be honest. Playing support left me scarred. No, actually, playing against Bash, the tank meta, left me scarred. That's really the only thing that made me hate Overwatch more than I normally do. Before that, I just hated the game at a normal level. Let's check over here. Oh. So she has to defend the inhibitor by herself with no damage. Well, our 2 damage dealers are out. So currently we are in a losing match. We lost all advantage we had in that team fight. And I blame Dre. See, if we never forgot about him, things would have went better. While my team is at mid, I'm gonna go protect right. Please, guys, please. Please, people. Don't make me want to commit seppuku. This final match is supposed to be a good time. We're all supposed to relax here. Nice. That's off the checklist. I'm gonna cop this. Place a ward there. Yeah. Place a ward here. Try to get Sevrog out of there before he dies. Get myself murdered. Trying to save my teammates. See, Ethan, here's a lesson. Here's the greatest advice I can give you playing Overwatch. Never help your teammates. Anytime you try to save your teammates, it's going to get you killed. Now, let's see this chase scene. Two people have died. It's now it's a 3 to 5. No. Take it one level further. Don't main Genji. You can still help your teammates by reflecting shots. Instead, be a real man and play Widowmaker. Only real men play Widowmaker. When you choose Widowmaker, you're saying to your team, I am not going to help you at all, and I will probably miss most of my shots. I don't have time for your bullshit. Yeah, get off the ult. However, if you... Exactly. How can you help your teammates if you can't even snipe them? Suck it, asshole. She's dead. Oh no, I'm gonna die. Who could have guessed that I was gonna die from that? Did you? in retrospect, for them having Aura Prime, they really didn't make much use of it. All they did was stole it from us, for the most part. All four of their teammates died from it. And they had to go back up and save their tower. I say that worked out in our favor way more. You know what? I'm going to change my opinion on this. Dying was worth it. See, more often... Screw my last advice, Ethan. Help your teammates as much as possible. Take the L for them. Only play Mercy. If you do that, you'll be happy for the rest of your life. And you'll also be a man of culture as well. And then when your teammates yell at you or complain, be friendly and helpful. Let them know that you care about them and you value their friendship. Yeah, bitch. Back up. And then when you win or lose a match, say to your teammates, I love you. And then make like fake kissing sounds. Go. Yeah, retreat. 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 I still leave you, sir. Nice. That worked out. That worked well. Gonna draw my ult. That's the solution to all your problems as a howitzer. Hit your knee on the table. Draw an ult out. Spill milk on the counter. Draw your ult out. You think somebody's not your president? Draw your ult out. Solves all problems. Do you think you were born in the wrong generation? Draw your ult out. It just works. Whatever you do, just throw your ult out. Always. Never stop drawing ults. Even if you're in the middle of an ult, throw it out also. Get that double jump going. When you're in a complete covfefe, throw it out. You get it now. Whip it out. Just whip the ult out. Head, bend over, raise the posterior. No. I refuse to tolerate that BS. Get out of here. This is my swamp. Okay, landed. Need to go over to right lane so I can whip my ult out. This my entire build in this game is designed around. I want to throw my ult out a bit. I want to throw my ult out a couple of times. When Hauser first came out, he could pull his ult out way more often. That was a complete covfefe that went on. You know what my mistake was in that entire situation? I didn't whip my ult out. I didn't whip my ult out. I was waiting for the perfect moment, and I died. I don't usually pack any physical. I mean, basic armor. No. That's kind of useful. Perhaps. I'm not sure. Perfection is unknowable. I think you can taste it. You can be on the grass of it. Oh. See, she knows the right idea. Just whip your ult out. Always. Good defense. But the Countess was blind. She didn't notice that they were sneaking up on her. They were going to hit her. They're going to hit her with the Raquanda. I forget how to say the African country. Savage. Whip my ult out. Raise that posterior. Whip my ult out. Raise that posterior. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Wakanda. Thank you. Well, however it's worked. And he's dead. And you have this guy. Now, what's our core look like? Well, our core is keen. We'll survive. Ow. My back. My spine. My giant behind. Oh, yeah, let's see. Let's see what's going on. She's gonna get the kill? It looks like a yes. And I'm going to do what I do best. Whip my ult out. How does she heal herself with that? I'm still wondering how that works. Cool. That's the kind of advantage we need. I am going to push this lane as hard as possible. I'm going to ride it. Never mind. I'm not going to ride it. I'm going to just run away now. I already whipped my ult out. Nice. That's one. Now I am going to stick with my goal, which is I am going to ride this lane as hard as I can. Whip my ult out. Raise that posterior. That is game. Raise that posterior. And that's game. Definitely should have whipped my ult out and raised that posterior. And here we get to on with the tradition known on this channel. Always having the last match be an L. So, Ethan, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go take a shower or something. Bye.